The simple act of paying attention can take you a long way. Art is about trying to find the good in people, and making the world a more compassionate place. Kissing someone is pretty intimate, actually very intimate, and your heart always kind of skips a beat before you do that. The best way to change is to make mistakes. You can learn from your mistakes and then keep moving on. It's always wonderful to get to know women, with the mystery and the joy and the depth. If you can make a woman laugh, you're seeing the most beautiful thing. I wear my heart on my sleeve, and that can hurt. To be vulnerable is an enriching way to live, but when it goes wrong it can be agonizing. But if you don't open your heart to people, you end up being excluded from the rest of the world. I was an affable little lad. I had a lot of energy. I liked to run around, liked to laugh, I was pretty sweet. I don't have kids or anything like that, so I get to be less responsible. The day is kind of like, what, creatively, can I do? It's believing in love. It's believing that there's someone for you. That there's the ultimate person, the ideal who will be your soulmate and your perfect match, and that all your pain and suffering will go away and you'll live happily ever after and you'll be together in a blissful union. I am very grateful for the printing press and everything that has followed. Electricity is pretty great too. I was always hoping, even when I was young, that I could do different things. I'm really grateful for that. I'm very fortunate. I'm glad to be here. I think that a picture can tell 1,000 words, and none of them can be right. Or true. I think if I had taken the blue pill, it says I would go back to sleep and I would have never known what was happening. Which sounds very depressing. So I'm glad I took the right pill. Once in a while, I have the moments, where you drink the whiskey and you get the records out and you start doing the DJ thing until 4 in the morning. Money doesn't mean anything to me. I've made a lot of money, but I want to enjoy life and not stress myself building my bank account. We all know that good health is much more important. It has always been my hope to be a part of works of art that entertain and that people can come away with something more positive as they walked out of the dark into the world. Try and respect others. Try and continue to get the most out of life, and find ways to get that in this situation, but also to respect it. Find ways to connect. If you can. I mean, just survive. We are humans on a rock floating through space with a finite amount of time. So take that into account, how we treat ourselves, how we treat others, and we are all in this together. Be excellent to each other. If you're a lover, you've got to be a fighter. Because if you don't fight for your love, what kind of love do you have?